Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. You're way bigger than you thought. Those who minimized the effort you put out had you underestimated. The people who are minimizing the effort that you put out, they had you underestimated. They underestimated you. They never thought that you would be that great at what it is you do. All the effort that you were putting out, they didn't see anything behind it. They didn't see any reason for it. They didn't think it would do anything for you. They didn't think it would turn you into a better person, into a great person. They are trying to minimize your effect that you would have if you were to go out and be successful. They're trying to make you think that what you have to do doesn't mean anything. They're trying to make you feel that what you have to offer isn't going to offer anybody anything. And that's just not the case. You have something special. You have something to offer. You have something that's great. You have something that would bring value to somebody's life. But they don't want you to think that. They don't want you to accept that about yourself. They want you to accept something terrible about you. They want you to accept the fact that you tried and you're still not where you want to be. They want you to accept that not everybody can make it. They want you to accept that you're one of those people. You're one of those statistics. They want you to accept that it's not going to work out for you when you know everybody has a shot. You know everybody has a chance. They don't want you to feel like one of those people. They don't want you to feel like there's something that you can do out here. They want you to just do this, do that, and just shut up. And on top of that, keep being treated the way you're treated. Don't work on yourself enough to where you can get away from all that negativity. No, just accept it. And these are the people who treat other people like that. So all they're trying to do is minimize your effort. They know if that you reach a certain level, you won't have to deal with that type of manipulation anymore. They know you'll be able to call some shots. They know that you'll be the one manipulating you. You'll be the one manipulating things, and instead of other people manipulating you and manipulating things. Manipulation isn't always a bad thing, but it has to be done on an individual level. You're supposed to be manipulating your life, manipulating your time, manipulating the resources in your life, making them do backflips and triplets and turning a little bit into a lot. That's what you're supposed to be manipulating. You're supposed to be manipulating the little bit that you have and turning it into a lot for yourself, turning it into more for yourself, taking something small and turning it into something greater. That's real. That's true magic right there. That's true manipulation right there. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If you're going to manipulate someone, make them think better about themselves. You're supposed to be manipulating something in someone to make them feel so great about themselves that this person never want to go back and be who they were before ever again. That's what you're supposed to do. But people rather not do that. People rather break people down. People rather make somebody feel bad about themselves and make someone think that there's nothing out there for them. There's something out there for you to do. Don't let people minimize your effort. They see you working on your little project because they nosy. You try to take some time out for yourself on your break to go read this or go study that or go listen to something motivational. You better have some headphones, or you better have a shield or a cover up around what you're doing, because they're going to be watching. Oh, so-and-so goes on break and she goes and draws. Or so-and-so goes on break, I saw her singing in the bathroom. So-and-so goes on break and she was working on those shoes. I saw her sewing up a shirt. I saw her watching a tutorial. I saw her learning this or learning that, or she was reading a book on finances. They're trying to minimize your effort. If they don't go sit down and mind their funky business, if they don't go sit down and go mind their business and do something that would benefit them and just go be quiet. But you are their business. They make you their business. You are their world. You are their everything. And the thing is, they are so obsessed with you that once you find out, they're gonna try to make you feel that like you're crazy because of it. They are so obsessed with you that once you realize that this is how obsessed they actually are, and you start to get hold and start to be able to make sense of their weird ways and their negativity and all the foul crap that they got going on in themselves, they're going to call you out on it. They're going to, oh, you're crazy just because I have you figured out. No one's crazy just because you have them figured out. No one's crazy just because you figured out their BS. You figured out their toxicity. You figured out their negativity. You figured out how evil they are. You figured out that they want to try to stop you. You figured out that they're worried about you more than you're worried about themselves, more than they're worried about themselves. There's just nothing wrong with you for that. It's an observation. You're a people scientist. You are a scientist of life. You're able to see things, read things, figure things out. You are a seer. You are a reader. You are a highly intelligent being, and they can't stand it. It's too many good things about you. Smart, intelligent. Don't let you have any other qualities on top of that. All right. You probably got charisma. All right. Probably got courage. Don't have anything on top of that. Probably got some high self-esteem. Don't have anything on top of that. Don't you feel too good for their liking. You feel too good for their liking. You're way bigger than they thought. They want to make you feel like what you have going on don't mean nothing. They want to make you feel like you're just a small fry. They want to make you think like you're a minnow when you're a whole shark out here. You're a whole whale out here. Whole whale out here, all right? Whole hippopotamus out here. You big. Whole elephant out here. You big. You gonna be big. And not in a joking way, in a real serious matter. You're going to be big. They don't want you to think that you are, because whatever you think you are, you become. Whatever you think is what you become. That's why they're always trying to attack your mind and minimize what you got going on. You think you're this, they're trying to make you think you're that. You think you're big, they're trying to make you think you're small. They see you satisfied with yourself, they want you to be unsatisfied. What you think you are, you become. They see you feeling too successful, they got to try to make you feel stressful. They see you feeling too fulfilled, they got to make you feel like you want to go get drilled. They got to try to make you feel the opposite. What you think, you become. Your thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Your thoughts are very strong. And the thing about you is you're powerful in the thought realm. You're more stronger than they are in the thought realm. But with your belief, with your confidence, with your faith, your thoughts are things, and your thoughts are powerful things. You got the most powerful thoughts out of probably everyone that you know, everyone in your environment. Your thoughts are probably the most powerful. These people's thoughts aren't that strong. They're just negative. You're way bigger than you thought. All right, people been watching you for years. People been studying you for years. People been waiting for you to become something for years. They've been keeping an eye on you, trying to make you feel like you wasn't jack diddly squat for years. Trying to make you feel like you just like everybody else. You ain't more different than anybody else. If that's the case, how come everybody's not out here doing what you're doing in terms of them doing what they're supposed to be doing with their life? Just doing the bare minimum, settling for less, choosing to be average. That ain't it. It ain't it for you. You're way bigger than you thought. You're way bigger than you thought. The things that you're doing, the impact that you're going to leave, the type of person that you're choosing to be, you're not choosing to be like them. They want everybody to be like them. Everybody's supposed to be the same. Everybody's supposed to be average. Everybody is supposed to give up. Everybody is supposed to just want to not have nothing going on in their life. Everybody's just supposed to, you know what? I'm going to clock in. I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's enough for me. I'm going to clock in and that's it. I'm going to work this job and that's it. I'm going to let the TV own my life. I'm going to let this TV control my world. I'm just gonna be entertained and not go create a thing in my life. Creation, who wants that? Who wants to go create anything? Who wants to go be anything? I could turn on the TV and live through somebody else. I could go watch them be it. What you want? What do I want to be something for when I go watch somebody else do it? I could watch somebody else be it. We're not trying to watch people do nothing over here unless we already became something ourselves. And that's the type of spirit that you got in you. You don't hate on nobody who's already become something. You're not mad at people who haven't become something. People don't even understand why you're not even interested in certain things. It's because you're too busy working towards becoming something yourself. You don't not like entertainment. You don't not like certain things, but it's like, why would I mean? Not everybody's gonna like everything, first of all, but for whatever reason, that only applies to you. When it comes to you and the things that you don't like because you don't like the mundane. Oh well, you don't like this or you don't like that, but you can't. If you tried to do that to them, there'd be so many people coming after you. You don't like peace, you don't like joy, you don't like happiness. Oh well, everybody's gonna be who they want to be, and everybody's gonna want to do what they want to do. You can't make people do things. But yo, I don't like that. I'm not interested in that. You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't watch that? You don't partake in that? You're way bigger than what they thought. You out here trying to get some money in your pocket. You out here trying to get some money in your bank account. You out here trying to make your life worthwhile. You out here trying to do something big in your life. If other people have done something big in their life, if other people have done something, if other people are somebody, kudos. Clap it on up. But just because you're not where they are yet, they want to minimize your effort. Well, you ain't on TV. Well, you only got this much. Well, you ain't got it like so-and-so, or you're not this one, or you're not that one. They trying to minimize your efforts. You're not as far as them. So what? I'm farther than you. If you were to do what I was to do, even if you are more successful than me, if you were to go start where I'm at today and go to do what I'm doing, you wouldn't be as far as I am. But it's all about minimizing your effort. It's all about for them, they don't have an optimistic mindset. They don't have a positive mindset. They don't have the type of mindset to where, yo, I'm starting here today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be over here. The next day, I'm going to be even further. Next week, I'm going to be even further. Next month, I'm going to be even further. Next year, I'm going to be even further. They don't have that type of mindset. Now. Gimme. If I can't get it right now, it doesn't make no sense. If I can't have it right now, it's not worth anything. If I can't go out and get an icy watch and a Lamborghini and live on the beach right here, right now, today, it's not worth doing it. That's their mindset. That's not everybody's mindset. And because you're not able to produce certain things right now, when you have a bigger version, when you have a bigger idea of yourself, or when you have a certain lifestyle that you perceive as yourself being able to achieve, they're going to minimize your efforts. Oh, so and so, they want to live, they want to do big. He think he can be this, or he think he can be like that. And then on top of that, they're projecting. They're not even they're not even taking into account to you may not even want to go that far. How do they know how far you want to go? How do they know what it is you want to do with your life? They're projecting. Just because you want to do great things doesn't mean you won't be satisfied with only making it so far. They project and they assume. You don't know what's in a person's mind. You don't know what somebody wants to do with their life. You don't know what somebody is happy with. You don't know what somebody's level of success is. We all have our own level of success. Just because somebody out here is a trillionaire doesn't mean that you're not going to be satisfied if you're not that. Just because somebody out here has more money than you is not going to take away your success. They want to rub these things all in your face because they know you want to be successful. Wow, look at LeBron, or look at Wayne, or look at this one, or look at that one. It's like, yo, that's nice, but why are you putting so much emphasis on it around me? Why are you putting so much emphasis on it in my presence? You're not even working towards becoming that. You're just looking at them and their success and trying to rub it in somebody else's face because they ain't there yet. They're trying to discourage you. You're way bigger than you thought. For someone to minimize you, you got to be big. You can't minimize something that's already minimized. You can't make something feel small that's already small. You're big. You are way bigger than you thought. For somebody that's as big as you are, and you're not even where you want to be yet, for people to minimize you, that means you're headed somewhere. That means you're doing something. That means you have something. That means you've got something. You got something that is upsetting them enough to want to make you feel small about it. You have something that's big enough to make them want to make you recap your statement or rethink your thought or not go do it. You must be pretty big if they're trying to stop you from not even doing it, trying to stop you from thinking that you can do it. That's big. If somebody's trying to get in your head and make you think a different way other than that's going to make you think that I can do something, that's big. If you got people out here specifically coming out here to try to make noise and stop you from doing what you're doing, and it don't even pertain to them, and it's not even bothering them, unless it might be bothering them, that's big. Got people coming out here, being sent out here by the townspeople. Go do this on that day. Go do this around this time. Wait for him to come outside. That's big. That's big. People curtailing their schedule around your life schedule. That's big. People coming out here to do things just because you out here doing something. That's big. It's been stuff that probably that people didn't even deal with for so long, but as soon as they see somebody out there enjoying something, as soon as they see somebody out there utilizing it, that's the day they go choose. Oh, well, you know what? We need to go work on this. We need to go fix this. We need to go do this. We need to go do that. You gonna do it the same exact time that this person sets out to go do what they're doing? You ain't small. You're big. People gang stalking you and all this weird stuff. Yeah, that's big. That's big. You are way bigger than you thought. The effort that you put out, they had you underestimated. They have to minimize the effort that you put out. They had you underestimated. They thought that you weren't going to be able to do it. They thought that you wouldn't follow through with it. They thought that you would have given up. They had you underestimated. But it's a beauty. That's the beauty of underestimation. That's the beauty of being the underdog. They underestimate you because you're the underdog. Nobody thinks you can do it. Nobody thinks that you're actually going to be successful. They just see you working on something. Oh yeah, he does that every day, or oh yeah, he's out there doing this thing every day, or yeah, she goes to the gym every day. But they don't have the vision that you do for yourself. You know how close you are. You know how far you're getting. You know just where you're going to take it. You know what you have planned on doing with what you have. You know you have big plans. You know you have something big that's coming up if you stick with it and you don't give up. But who cares how they feel? Who cares what they think? What they think has nothing to do with how far you can go. What they think has nothing to do with how far you can go. You can go far, and you are going far. You're a shooting star. You can go as far as you want to go. You can go as high as you want to go. You set the bar for yourself. The only limitation you should set is an infinite one. And when it comes to setting limitations, you be the one to set it. You don't let other people set limits on you. You don't let other people cap you off. This is how far you can go. You don't get that stuff out of here. You don't get that negative talk out of here. And this is why they're trying to minimize you, because you have a mindset that they've been trying to destroy for the longest. You have a mindset that makes them feel uncomfortable in your presence. You have a mindset that makes them feel like you're better than they are. You have a mindset that makes them feel like they ain't doing enough with their life. That's your mindset. Your mindset disturbs folks. They want you to chill. You can't even chill. You thinking about how you can make this better, how you can improve on that, how you were supposed to do this instead of that, how you can make this better the next time. Your mind don't never stop. You don't get bored easy. It's just you only want to do what you want to do, and you want to work. You have an undenying belief about your ability to become successful, and you have so much drive and so much energy that you want to put it all into everything that you're doing. And you're not going to stop until something happens because of that. You got all this drive and all this energy. You're going to do something for it. You're going to do something about it. It's nothing that you're not going to do. It's nothing that you're not going to it's nothing that you don't see yourself being able to do to make what you want to happen. You're way bigger than you thought. People trying to make you think like what you're doing don't mean nothing. Shame on them. They want you to think that it doesn't mean anything. They want you to think that it's not worth anything. They want you to think that you ain't going to be able to do nothing with it. They really do. They want you to think that you're not good enough. that's their problem. You know you're good enough. You know you're more than able. You know you're capable. You actually believe in what the Bible says. You actually believe that you can do what Jesus did and greater. You actually believe that. You want to take your ability to the next level, and you're not going to stop until you do. You might be right here this week. Next week, you're going to be up here. You're constantly improving and constantly making yourself better, and it's destroying people because you won't sit down and be like them. They see you one week, you're here. The next week, you're there. You're even further than you were when they saw you last. Every time they see you, you're getting better. Every day and every way, you get better and better. Shout out to Emil Koo. Every day and every way, you get better and better. Emil Koo. You got the spirit of Emil Koo up in here. Every day and every way, you get better and better. She came up with that affirmation. She's an innovator of using positive affirmations in this century. In the previous century, 19th century. People giving her credit in the 20th century, as they should. If it wasn't for her, people wouldn't be utilizing positive affirmations like they would be. Shout out to Emil Koo. Every day and every way, you get better and better. You're not going to get bitter for these people. You're not going to not be better for these people just because they want you to feel small. You know, okay, I'm going to be small. No, you're not going to be small for the likes of them. To heck with them. They want you to feel small and be small so that you won't realize just how big and how great you really are, just how much meaning you really have, just how much impact you really have to deliver, or just how much of an impact you deliver. You like an asteroid in outer space that smacks the moon. You got impact. You like a rocket that takes off and lands in outer space somewhere on a planet or on the moon. You got impact. You're like the ruins that they said couldn't be built. You came to leave impact. You go to ancient Egypt, you see those relics, they leave an impact. They left an impact on this earth, they're going to leave an impact on your mind. And you came to leave an impact on this earth and leave an impact in the minds of others. That's what you came to do, and they can't stop you from doing that. They feel you got the spirit that on you that you came to do something with yourself. You didn't just come here to watch everybody else live it up and have fun and live a life that meant something and pop a bottle of champagne and drive a nice car and live in a nice house. You didn't just come here to watch them do it. You came here to do it yourself. Just because other people see you, oh, well, just because they don't have it, they don't want you to think you can have it. Shame on them. Well, I don't have it. That's too bad. You ain't doing nothing to get it. When you see those who have not, you see those who did and those who did not. Mr. Ikron Coder. Shout out to Mr. Ikron Coder, baby. Shout out to Frederick Ikron Coder, baby. Making it all possible. Big ups to you, my friend. And you see people who have and people who have not. You see people who did and did not. Frederick Ikron Coder. Don't let people decide for you. You decide for yourself. You decide to be big. You decide to have big plans. You decide to be able to have big dreams, and you go with that. You go with that. That's what you go with. You don't go with other people's decisions for you. You go with what you decide for yourself. You decide, you write something down, and you stick to it, and you go do it and be it so you can have it. You're way bigger than you thought. Don't let these people minimize you. Don't let these people make you feel small or make you feel what you're doing is small. The fact that you decided to be something that's big, even if you haven't even become successful yet, making a decision to do something and stick with it, that's big. And the fact that you're even continuing on and continuing to stick with it and do it and put in work, that's big. They talking about you behind your back, you know, it's not all negative. They may be negative, but they're like, yo, she hasn't given up yet. Yo, she's still going. He hasn't given up yet. He's still going. Of course. They weren't strong enough to stop you, and they now realize that because you're way bigger than you thought. It may not have been good at that particular time. It may have been awful at that particular time. It may not have been the best at that particular time. You may not have been your best at that particular time. Those who keep going, they're bigger. They end up bigger than they thought they were. Oh, you always hear the successful people. I never thought it would turn into this. I never thought it would turn into that. I just wanted to be successful and do my thing. And you know, I had my belief, I had my faith, and I didn't know. I knew I could take it to the next level, but I didn't know I'd be here. You always hear that. Stick with whatever you're doing. Make sure you keep doing whatever it is you're doing. If they want to make you feel small, it's a reason behind it. They don't take someone who's small and try to make them feel small. That person's already small. You take something that's big, someone that feels, thinks big, someone that is big, and you have to try to make them feel small. Hence the term belittle. You don't belittle someone that's already freaking little. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out here.